Hi, and welcome to Yoga with Tim. If you're new to the channel, if you've been around for a while, welcome back. I want to invite you to join me for a morning yoga challenge. Now, when I first started practicing yoga, I noticed that on the days I would practice, I would feel a big difference. I would feel more calm. I would feel more energy for my yoga practice. And I would just feel focused and more comfortable in my body, in my own skin. As a result, from that profound experience that I had from practicing regularly, I decided that I wanted to share yoga with people, and that's why I started to become a yoga teacher. So when I was 18 years old, I took my first physical yoga class, and I experienced a profound transformation through it. And I just want to take a second to share that with you, that that class was hard. I found myself, like sweating, shaking, because my body wasn't prepared to do the movements. And it was real challenging. But then what happened at the end of the class was that I felt like this weight had been lifted off me. Like I had been carrying all this, resentment and anger and anxiety and any my feelings of depression and all that. That just for a second, all that went away, and instead of my head, and my thoughts racing and being really identified with my thoughts, I just felt like everything was quiet for a second, and I got real still. And it was almost like a kind of like a flash of satori, or a flash of awakening. And it wasn't like I was instantly enlightened as a result, but I had that flash or glimpse. And I think often when we choose to set ourselves on a righteous path or a spiritual path, that we'll get those initial boosts. And that's what I had. And as a result, it kind of encourages us to keep up. We see like, oh, that's the right way to be going, and the path that I was on before, that wasn't leading anywhere good. So, by making that decision and trying to follow that, I feel like there's been a positive energy sustained as a result. All types of weird things talking about today, energies and awakenings. But so what the reason why I wanted to create this challenge was well, that's why I started teaching. It was from that experience. But then the reason I wanted to create this challenge for you is so that you could have that on a daily basis each morning, that you could commit. And I made this challenge just 30 minutes each day, and I tried to make the classes themselves more energizing, so that you get that kind of struggling experience a bit, just enough, not so much to where it wears you down, but so you get that feeling of, I had a challenge, I overcame that challenge, and then I feel the clear, confident, calm, yet energized feeling at the end of the practice. So if that sounds like something you want to do, this is the course for you. Sign up for only $9.95. No. But there is a few things that I want you to do to sign up. First, I'm going to put a link in the description below to my website, and that's number one. You're going to sign up for that, and what that does is I'll send you the videos in email form each day, so you don't get off track. And if you're not sure what the description is, you can just go to my website, yogawithtim.com, and click on challenges. But that's going to make sure that you don't miss it. Another great thing you could do is subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. That'll make sure that when I post future classes, that you get notified about that. And then the last thing that I'd like you to do is click the like button each time you watch one of the videos. That's going to let YouTube know to recommend this video to other yoga practitioners. So it's a great way to be of service if you feel like the challenge is helping you, because that'll show other yogis, hey, this is something that you could benefit from as well. The last thing that I'd like you to do is if you had any type of experience like I was talking about with that first class that I took, and you want to share that, or any type of profound experience that you had through practicing yoga, and you want to, you don't have to like go really in depth with it, you can kind of paraphrase, but if you had something like that and you want to share it in the comments section, I would love to hear it. And I think just being in a community that we have here on Yoga with Tim, I try to interact with every comment and question that you have to help to encourage our community. But I think when other people share things like that and we can read it, that it just helps to create excitement, but just remind us of what we're doing in the yoga practice, to remind us why we're here and encourage us along the way. So if you want to encourage someone with sharing a little bit of your experience, please do that. Thanks for joining me. Oh, the last thing that I should say is I should introduce my dog Ollie back here. He'll be sleeping throughout the classes. He might be, sometimes he gets up and barks at the mailman if the mailman comes during the class, but other than that, he'll be sleeping back there. So that's Ollie. And that's really all you should know, I think, about this challenge. I think I mentioned that the videos will be about 30 minutes or less, and I incorporate just a little bit of meditation, and I work into the challenge enough recovery and rest time. One of the things, people can often burn themselves out by coming to a practice too aggressively and then not giving themselves time to recover. So the rest days are just as important as the good work, deep breathing, strengthening, and stretching that you're doing. So I ask you to honor that, especially if you're newer to yoga. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to the new people again, and I'll see you on your mat on day one.